Hey everybody, welcome back to TechOdyssey. I'm here today to talk about the completely not exciting Samsung Galaxy Tab S7 FE edition, or as I call it in the title, the FU edition. Now, there is a reason that I call it that. I have been keeping an eye on this basically since the stuff was leaking all over the place a month or two ago, and then finally they announced it and released it in Europe, not the United States, which I don't know why they keep doing that. They did the same thing with the Tab S7. However, don't buy this tablet. Unless you can get it like 6 months from now when they're trying to get rid of it because they can't sell it, nobody wants to buy it, and you can get a good deal on it because, of course, Samsung always has good deals. Right now, it is a terrible, terrible deal. And it has, I don't know what they were thinking when they made this, other than let's just put this tablet out. We're going to try and build off the success of the S20 FE last year. We're going to build off the success of the Tab S6 Lite. Like, where's the Tab S7 Lite? Everybody was excited about that one. I mean, the prospect of that happening. We thought that this was going to be the Lite edition. The Tab S6 Lite was such a home run last year. It was like completely out of the norm for them. So I thought maybe they had turned the page. Unfortunately, they turned the page and the chapter and they picked up their old book of tricks and decided to sell you something that is completely subpar for the price. And we're going to talk about that in this video. But before we get into that, I do want to say if this is your first time stopping by the channel, thank you for being here. If you enjoy the video, please hit the like and the subscribe button and the little notification bell if you want updates when new videos come out. Now let's talk about this shenanigans tablet, the Tab S7 FU edition. So we all know that Samsung basically makes the best tablets in the Android world. The Tab S7, S7 Plus, last year's Tab S6, actually another year before that because the S8 will be coming out sometime later this year, presumably. This one right here, I was really looking forward to it because the S6 Lite was such a good tablet. Yeah, it wasn't the big, most powerhouse in the world, but it was finally a departure from Samsung charging you $1 million for their flagship lineup. And, you know, the A series is okay. Those cheaper tablets are fine. But having a light edition, having a still very capable tablet that looks nice and is in high quality build and all that good stuff is very valuable because if you look around the Android tablet landscape, there's just nothing there really worthwhile other than a few odds and ends here and there. So, enter stage left, Tab S7 FE edition. They want, first of all, I don't like how they did this either. So they're making the 5G edition available now. You can buy the 5G one now. It'll show up in a couple of weeks based off of what I saw on Samsung's website. But $669. That's for the 64 gig model. It comes with 6 gigs of RAM. It has a Snapdragon 750G. A 750G. It looks like it has quad HD plus graphics, which is okay. But then when you have the 750G, it's something that's going to get bogged down more. Like, it's not going to be able to run as well as it could if it had a 1080p screen. And you'd think I wouldn't be advocating for this, but if you're going to put a 750G in there, which is about on par with the 765G of last year, it's weird how they did that. 765G last year, then 750 this year, but the 750 is actually a little bit higher clocked in the GPU department for gaming. Either way, I thought it would be 1080p. The S6 Lite was 1080p, so I thought that's kind of how things would roll. I don't really want a 1080p tablet, especially with a 12.4-inch screen, but you know, when it comes down to performance with that 750, I didn't expect it to be that. Well, here comes the screen. It's a TFT LCD screen. It's basically the same screen quality as the panel that's in the S6 Lite, except it's larger. It's a 12.4. It's basically it is. It's the same size as the Tab S7 Plus screen, except the Tab S7 Plus is 120 hertz, and it's an AMOLED, and it's HDR10, all that great stuff. And then you have this TFT screen. So in the hierarchy of tablets, it's not even an IPS panel. You look at AMOLED, we got the LED screen, and then you go down to LCD IPS panel, and then you go down to like bottom of the barrel TFT screen. And it's 60 hertz. It's not even 120 hertz. It's not even 90 hertz. Calling this a fan edition version of the S7 Plus is like the biggest insult Samsung has done in a very long time. And I don't know what other videos you're watching out there. I don't watch other people's content before I make my videos. I think the sentiment around this tablet is not good. One, it's not exciting. Nobody's really talking about it from what I've seen. I mean, it just out of nowhere, hey, by the way, it's going to go on pre-order tomorrow. So, yeah, 64 gigs of RAM, a 12.4-inch TFT panel, 60 hertz, Snapdragon 750G. Of course, you can get 5G if you get that one instead of the Wi-Fi model. $669. $669. You can go online right now and get a Tab S7 with an 11-inch screen that is an IPS panel, that is 120 hertz, that has the Snapdragon 865 plus, all the bells and whistles, granted a 1.4-inch smaller screen, for like $649. So it's actually still cheaper than the Fan Edition. You're just getting the 5G modem in it. And then if you look at the full price Tab S7 Plus, yeah, it's $849, $180 more, but nobody's going to pay that price. You get all the trade-in stuff, you can buy them used, you can find good deals. Samsung is trying to shove these things out the door all the time. If you pay full price for one of these tablets, you're doing it wrong. So looking at it, and of course they'll allow you trade-in as well. You can trade in on Samsung. The best they'll give you for any Samsung phone is only $350, by the way, and that's the Z Flip 5G. Who in their right mind is going to trade in a Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 5G for $350 to get a Tab S7 FE edition? If you do that, please unsubscribe to my channel. Don't ever watch my videos again. That is the worst thing you could ever do with your life. So you can see here, I'm very irritated about this because Samsung has a history of selling you things that are overpriced and trying to rip you off. And this is another classic iteration of it happening again. And it really frustrates me because there are people who want this tablet. There are people who are looking forward to it. And then it's a debacle. See, if you look at last year with the S20 FE, it was such a good phone. I mean, even MKBHD said it was his phone of the year. It was like my runner-up for phone of the year in the flagship department. Usually you get a lot of good things at a cheaper price, and that's great. That's what we all want. When you look at this one, you're getting the same size like screen as you are with the Tab S7 Plus, but everything else is like dollar store stuff inside of it. If you look at it at face value, it looks sharp. It looks nice. They've got some different colors. I like the way it looks. And then they give you a potato quality camera. They give you not potato quality processor, but for the price, no, absolutely not. They give you a beyond potato quality screen with the TFT LCD panel. They give you potato storage. Of course, it is expandable to 1 terabyte, but 64 gigs. You're telling me it's in the year 2021, halfway through it, you're going to make a Fan Edition tablet. You're going to give me 6 gigs of RAM. Of course, if you get the cheaper Wi-Fi model, you can get the 4 gig of RAM model, which makes really no sense. Like, I don't understand how they did that at all and thought, hey, this is a great idea. We'll sell this to people. They are trying to rip you off. They are. And, that's the only way that I can put it. You can get an S7, it's a better deal. You can get a Tab S7 Plus. Heck, go buy an iPad. Like, if you want a really good tablet that's going to blow this one out of the water, go get a 10.2-inch iPad. And you can still get Apple Pencil Generation 1 support. Those are really good deals. This is not a good deal by any stretch of the imagination. It's not going to sell well, and it's going to add to that metric of theirs where it shows all of their sales going down by like 26% over this last year. And Xiaomi is going up. Apple is going up. Samsung is destroying themselves from the inside out. So, yes, you get a nice tablet. It's going to be fine. If you don't listen to anything I say and you're just like, this is the tablet for me, I'm going to go buy it. It's not a bad tablet. A Snapdragon 750G, very capable. It's a good mid-tier processor, but for the price, it's just a complete ripoff. The screen, it is too low quality. The cameras are not good quality. Low storage, low RAM. There's just nothing there that's appealing. I mean, yeah, it's got the stereo AKG tuned speakers, whoopity-doo, but that's not a great selling point. It's just, to me, it's perplexing. I don't know why they're doing this. And I'm not doing this as a sensational video. I'm doing this as a stay away, run as far from this tablet as possible. Don't waste your money on it. It does. Even the S Pen, yeah, it comes with it. It doesn't, to my knowledge, have the same level of latency with the 9 millisecond response time as the Note or the other Tab S7 devices. It is pressure sensitive. It doesn't have the air gestures. It's not a pro level stylus. It's not like the one with the other tabs where you can do all those cool things. But I don't know what they were thinking. And I've shared a lot of deals over the last 6-7 months where you could get like really good deals on a Tab S7, Tab S7 Plus, get them for like way cheaper, $400-500, especially with trade-in. You could get better specials. I just really don't know what they were thinking when they brought this to market. And then, of course, like I said, they brought it over internationally first, and then here they're bringing the 5G model first, so they can try and charge you more money. $669, not a good deal. If you're going to get the Wi-Fi model, which is like $529, but again, 64 gigs of storage, 4 gigs of RAM. You have to pay more money. I mean, just to get to the 128, which is the baseline storage for the Tab S7 and S7 Plus, you're already in the $600 category. Why wouldn't you just get the regular S7? I mean, why not? And they say that if you go ahead and get it or pre-order it, you get $80 of in-store credit. But if you buy the Tab S7, the S7 Plus, you get a pair of Samsung Galaxy Buds Pro, which are worth more than $80 and are actually really good earbuds. So, all this to say, Samsung is smoking some absolute rocks. And that's why I call this the Samsung Galaxy Tab S7 FU edition, because basically they're just shooting 2 middle fingers at you and saying, give us your money, we're trying to screw you over and sell you a product that you really shouldn't buy. Again, it's not a bad product, it's just not a product that they should be selling for anywhere near that amount of money. They just should not. Now, if they had, I mean, it's really even hard to say if they had like an 865 Plus in there, because the S7s already have that. If they wanted to sell with like an IPS panel with 60 hertz with maybe an 860, that way, I mean, still a very powerful processor. You get longer shelf life because of the updated warranty and the support for additional years. Like, there are ways that maybe they could make it better and sell it for maybe about $499. I think $499 would be much more competitive. Like, for a much better model. For this model, no. This should not be sold for more than $399. This is not even a $400 tablet in my mind, and they're selling it for $500 and $600 for the base entry storage price model with all the dumbed down stuff. So this is like a $350, $399 tablet. They're trying to shoot the moon for it. There's just no reason to buy this when the S7 and the S7 Plus exist. And even if they didn't, it would be way overpriced compared to the competition that's also giving you mediocre mid-tier tablets. So that's all I really have to say in this video. I know I've gone on and on. This is probably the most rantiest video I've ever made in the history of all time. But as soon as I saw this stuff and the shenanigans they were trying to pull, I just had to get this off of my mind, tell you guys, avoid it like the plague, don't touch it, do not trade anything in for it, do not buy it. The S8 will be here soon. This tablet, with almost certainty, by this fall, or at least when Black Friday rolls around, will be way cheaper and will have much better deals. Like I said, it's not a bad tablet. It's just a terrible tablet for that price. If you can get it on sale around the holiday season in a few months for like $350, $399, you can get a better trade-in special with it. You can find some way to make a better deal out of it. Maybe you could consider it then. But right now, no. Don't touch it. Don't make me get the little spray bottle and spray it at you and say, don't touch it. Don't do it, okay? Just save your money. Wait for the S8. Wait for the inevitable big price drop on the S7 and the S7 Plus. As soon as the S8 and S8 Plus get here, or Ultra, whatever they're going to call it, they're going to be good deals. Like, they're going to be good deals aplenty, especially this fall. Don't do this. Just stay away. Anyway, that's all I got for this video. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them down in the comment section. I'll get back with you. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like and the subscribe button and the little notification bell if you want updates when new videos come out. And as always, thanks for being here. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you guys next time.